everyone, it's Noor and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing that whatever you are not changing, you are choosing. You see, here's the thing. Everything in your life is your choice. From the moment you started being able to reason and make your decisions till now. And wherever you are in your life right now is also your fault. So do not try to blame anyone, because in life, yes, maybe things can happen out of our control and people may do us wrong or we've been treated badly. But what you choose to do about it is gonna dictate what happens to you. And as the saying goes, it's not what happens to you, it's what you choose to do about it. And if you're at a point in your life where you're at a situation where you don't like, you want to change, you know it's bothering you, but you keep tolerating it, you have absolutely no right to complain about it. And if you're choosing to stay in a position where you don't like, you keep tolerating it, you have absolutely no right to complain about it. And that's what we're gonna talk about in this video in more details. So I will give you the only and honest truth. And you guys know me from my channel, I don't sugarcoat. I say it the way it is because I would rather tell you the truth than sugarcoat things and lead you astray. So here's the thing. Do not be playing the victim if you know what you need to do, but you're not doing anything to change it. For example, if you're somebody that is in a toxic relationship or friendship, let's say, and you know that that relationship or that friendship is not serving you and is harming you, and you're not choosing to do something about it and leave these people behind, and you're deciding to stay, then literally be quiet. You have no right to complain, make a big fuss out of it, because what are you really doing? Are you taking the step needed in order to get rid of these people? You're not. Because the truth is, you're not trying to change the situation, and therefore you're choosing to be in that situation, even though you know it's not good for you. So if, let's say, you're dealing with toxic people and you know they're not good for you, you clinging on the false hope that these people may change is very wrong, because it is not your job to change people. You can enlighten them, you can give them your advice, but is it your job to sew people together? It's not your job. Stop being Bob the Builder. Especially if you try to help these people and they still showed you their true colors, which is basically them not deserving you. And if, let's say, you are that person right now and you're watching this video, then I will be very straight up with you with no lies that you are in the wrong. And if you're not going to do something about the situation you're in and actually change it, then tolerate the consequences of the miserable life you signed up for, because that's what's going to happen to you. What you should be doing for yourself and to change the situation is value yourself enough to leave them behind. And that is what needs to happen. There's no negotiation. Your problem is that you're letting your emotions rule over you, and your emotions are keeping you stuck in that situation that is only damaging you. So do yourself a favor and get out of it now. Because here's the thing, a person who cannot control their emotions will always stay a slave to their emotions, because their emotions are ruling over them, and they will tend to make the wrong decisions along the way because they're not thinking common sense, they're not thinking logically. All they're thinking about is how they're feeling. What you should do is you should control your emotions to find freedom in life. Imagine if you start controlling your emotions, if you decide to change your situation, then you will find the freedom you deserve. Because freedom is your birthright. And I'm talking about you being in a jail cell, you know, having the key and choosing to not open it and get out to see this world. So it's the same thing. You know, you got the key, all you gotta do is make the decision to get out of that cell and find the freedom that will set you free. Whatever you are not changing, you are choosing. If you're, let's say, somebody that doesn't like the way you look, and you know for a fact that in order for you to not be that person anymore and for you to enhance everything about you, you gotta exercise and eat healthy, and you're still not doing it, then the truth is you are weak emotionally. And you can change that by not feeding your emotions and by not feeding your temptations, by training your mind to be stronger than your feelings. If you are not in shape, and let's say you aren't dealing with health issues, then you are choosing to not be in shape because you're not tending to change it. And this, of course, excludes any medical cases. We're not talking about that. You know, may God give all the support to anybody who is going through a tough time right now and having health issues. But I'm talking about those who are fully fine, but they're still not choosing to do something about it. You see, you making the decision to change it and do something about it is what will turn your life upside down. So do not be complaining about it, or playing the victim, or, blaming everybody but yourself, saying, oh, I wish it was easier. No, because you're having the wrong dialogue. The right dialogue that you should be having is you being self-aware and asking yourself, am I satisfied with the position I'm in right now? If the answer is no, then ask yourself, what can I do to change that situation? You will most probably have the answers as follows: eat healthy, exercise, and be disciplined. And the next thing you should do directly, immediately, is take action and do it. And when I say do it, I really mean it, because you have to be a person of your word. You say you're gonna do something and you make sure you do it, and then that's how you're gonna develop discipline. Discipline is what's gonna make you successful. Discipline is what's gonna change your life, but this happens by you making the decision that you want to change. Everything that happens to you, if you're not changing it, you are choosing it. If you're somebody that isn't passing in school or university, take a look at yourself and ask yourself, have I been studying properly? Have I been doing what I'm meant to do? The answer is gonna be no, clearly, because of your grades. So do not be victimizing yourself, and blaming how hard, let's say, the exam is. No, blame yourself, because you could have studied harder, you could have focused more, you could have been more committed to what you need to do, but you didn't do it. And now you're dealing with the consequences of your actions. Because the truth is, this didn't happen to you magically. This happened for a reason. And that reason is because you haven't been taking the right steps needed in order to rectify your situation. So if you're that person, what you need to be doing is actually focusing and doing something about it, studying, putting your mind to it, doing everything you can to get those grades up. This also includes your goals and dreams. If you are not where you want to be, it's because you're not doing anything to change it. If you want to try to achieve that goal or achieve that dream, and you know what you need to be doing and you're not doing it, then it's not gonna happen. But if you're working hard on that dream, if you're taking the right steps needed in order to achieve it, then there's a high possibility that it will happen. I'll give you guys an example. If you're somebody that wants to be, let's say, a successful content creator, and you never even post on YouTube, or you never post on Instagram, you never post on social media, well, you think that's gonna happen? No. Or let's say you want to be a successful content creator, but you're not being disciplined with it. You're doing it only when you feel like it. Well, also, there's a small possibility that you will be a successful content creator because you're not putting your mind to it and you're not being disciplined with it. You gotta do it even when you don't feel like it. And you have to tend towards changing your situation, because that's the only thing that will help elevate your life and change it for the better. And you know what? I'm not gonna exclude everybody that is, let's say, doing it, trying to change their situation, but nothing is happening. They're not seeing results. Then I'm here to tell you that you are on the right track, because it's better to tend to change your situation, tend to work towards it, than to not do anything about it, because you're literally doing better than the 95% of people who aren't doing anything. So I want to applaud you, and I want to tell you to continue and to keep going, because it takes a lot of commitment. It might take a while, it might not come to you like that, but as long as you don't give up and you never quit, it will happen. And to conclude this video, I just want to say, God gave us free will, and this is a gift. And there are two people in this world. One person that tends to change his situation and do something about it, and another person that complains about it and does nothing towards changing his situation. So use that free will and use the wisdom God has given you to change your situation, because that's the only thing that will make you elevate in life. And yeah, guys, that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys learned something new. If you want to see more videos, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and make sure to follow me on my Instagram to stay connected with me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.